is a disease, passed through blood spilled by warriors. I feel the winds from the gathering storm.
Hauptquartier des Führers sprach der Oberkommandierende des Heeres am 15. März 1946 über die jüngsten Erfolge der deutschen Armee. Voller Zuversicht, dass der Endzug in nur wenigen Jahren zu erreichen sei, sprach er dem großen Fortschritt der deutschen Waffentechnologie unter der Führung von General Wilhelm Strasse einen großen Anteil.
I hope you don't mind the weight of the world on your shoulders, Agent Blaskowitz.
I've got pretty solid shoulders, Agent 1.
Well, we're losing the bloody war.
Nobody told me.
HQ's put a tight lid on it. General Deathshead is manufacturing unstoppable killing machines in a secret compound. One of his lieutenants, Helga von Schabs, is keeping the folder mentioned in your mission briefing at her base of operations, Castle Wolfenstein. This folder contains the location of Deathshead's compound. Could be our last chance, this, before the Nazis wipe out all that's good in the world.
America would never fold.
All right, here's the checkpoint. Remember your cover. Commander Franz, Nazi bastard from the SS in Frankfurt.
Die Papiere bitte.
Hier.
Da vorne und zeigen Sie dort Ihre Papiere.
Vielen Dank. Wiedersehen. You and me, Blaskowitz. We're a good team. We can do this. Okay, look. You're German? Frankly, it's atrocious. So no talking. And keep your gun holstered for as long as you can. The papers Kessler prepared for you are in the glove box. There. Okay. Let's go. And remember, stay focused, stay quiet, and follow me, right?
Commandant Franz, aus Frankfurt. Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Fuck it.
Alright, hello everybody and welcome to Wolfenstein in the Old Blood. So this is what I'm replacing Sniper Elite with, as you can tell. Figure we go from World War II to World War II, why not? I know that this game isn't supposed to be very long, so I'm going to try and just do one chapter per video. There's 8 chapters in a prologue. I don't know how long any of the chapters are though. So I mean, if a chapter does end up being off like fairly long, then odds are I will cut it into 2 parts, but yeah. Gonna go for what I do have a collectibles guide for this, so that I can get all the collectibles along the way. So, you know, if you're interested in playing along, you can also get them, assuming I don't miss any like I did in Sniper Elite. The Fuhrer visits Paderborn. I'm sure I pronounced that wrong. People were celebrating in the streets of Paderborn when the Bavarian Mountains, or in the Bavarian Mountains, when the Fuhrer came to revisit the town and its famous Castle Wolfenstein. On the agenda was a meeting with General William Strauss and his Lieutenant Helga von Schabs to discuss the German war efforts and the success of General Strauss's research into advanced war technology. This is just the beginning, said the Fuhrer after the meeting. The Allied forces are losing on all fronts. Our bombs are falling over England. The American Navy is fighting a war they cannot win in the Pacific. No one is standing in our way. He also commended Helga von Schabs for her archaeological research, illuminating the great history of King Otto and his legacy to the German people. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, Wolfenstein is all about fighting the Nazis. You kill Hitler at the end of the old ones. I don't know if that's gonna be in this one or not, because there is 3 of these. There's the Old Blood, which is this one, which is actually the second one I think that came out, and then there's the New Order. But the reason which is the first one that came out, but this is a prequel, which is why we're starting with it.
Augenblick, warten Sie.
It's a big dude.
Frankfurt. Sind Sie Frankfurt?
Ja, ein Hotdog.
So ein komischer. Die armes Hotdog. sich wundern, wenn wir an der Macht sind. Kreta, bei Fuß.
All right. So I think actually. On this side. Oh, there it is. Oop. So I don't know. So there's two or three different collectibles in this one. There's letters. There's gold.
Reckon I had to say something.
That was Rudy Jaeger, Helga's second in command. I hear he feeds his dogs with prisoners from the castle's dungeon.
But yeah, there's letters. There's gold bars. Because there's got to be Nazi gold. And then there's nightmare levels, which is what we're about to unlock. Right here. So now I don't know how they work in this game. Or if they work the same as they do in... Because, like, I watched collectible guides for the New Order when it came out. Oh, okay, yeah. And what it is that there are different areas that you go to where there's a bed. There's secret areas. And you go, then you sleep in a bed, and then you get to play an old Wolfenstein level. You know, obviously, and it's fairly neat. I never actually, I think I might have actually played one of the old Wolfenstein games, but it was so goddamn long ago that, like, I have, and, like, I don't think I ever beat it or anything. But I know that just like old Doom games, they like to put secrets in the walls and give you absolutely no idea on where they are. Now, whether or not they did bother to do that with these levels, I don't know, because they are just kind of little bonus levels within the game. I mean, now that's the one that we started at. Overcharge. Okay, so that gives you... Okay, so I'm assuming then that that heals you if you're wounded, and then you can give yourself extra health if you're under 100. So I might want to stop picking those up, actually. Because obviously it looks like the health drains as you do it. Or drains if you overcharge. And it doesn't look like it lasts very long, so... This is an ominous room if I've ever seen one. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to bother looking for... That didn't work. Either I missed him completely, or I just... Or it just, like, doesn't actually headshot. Oh, apparently that plant is pretty solid. And these open up. I mean, these definitely look like if there was going to be a secret, right? It would be with, like, where something is on the door. Or on the wall, I guess, not door. Right? Or maybe, like, in the middle. Handgun. Nope, nothing there. Gotta be in like the middle of this wall, right? Nope. Unless I'm not hitting the right button. Like, I'm hitting X because that's what I was using to open doors and shit. Let's jump. E is crouch. Y is swap weapons. Okay. Standard controls then. Yeah, thanks. I know how to reload. I've done it a few times. Oh no, a dog. That was a little surprising. It didn't actually hurt me though, which is nice. Okay. Got wells for some reason. In here. I mean, I have a feeling that, like, if I had played, like, old Wolfenstein games, that I might have a little bit more of an idea. Because I imagine that there is something that signals if there's, like, a secret or something, you know? Like, a certain pattern to the wall, or, like, something, like, slightly different, you know? But, I don't know. That one. Yeah, I don't think that headshots count for anything in this game mode. Okay, there's got to be a don't want overcharge. And there's got to be a secret or something here, right? Because like that's. Guess I do still have one door to go through. I kind of assumed that that door was locked, though. I also don't know if, like, the button prompt would appear or not, you know? Maybe there just isn't any secrets. I'll have to look that up. 'Cause, like, I do get, like, a little button prompt when I go to open the door, so... There may very well be a, like, it may actually have the button prompt. When, oof, you did get me that one. Aha, so, okay, so I do get a button prompt then, so that's good. I don't have to mash my button. Yeah, ooh. Press and hold right bumper. Go. Some bullets. Well, okay, so now that I know that I actually do get a button prompt, that's good. I won't have to mash the button. Fortunately, I do still have to, like, press my face up against the wall to see if there is something there. Now, that was on a picture, though, so there may not be just random secrets, but... Okay. I also don't know, like, if anybody can, like, if other bad guys can open the doors or what. Like, there's... I think I saw... Actually, it wasn't even... I think I saw this game played once. Like, I saw a little bit of a Let's Play, and... Come to think of it, I don't even think it was this game. I think it may have been the new Colossus. Or maybe it was the New Order, the next one that we'll play. I don't know. It's been a while since I've watched that Let's Play, so... And it was only, like, a couple chapters of it. Like, what is that? Silver, eh? I wonder. I don't know if there's, like, I don't think that you buy anything in this game. Reasonably certain that there's no, like, upgrades or anything. I could be wrong. I know that I think in Youngblood there was upgrades, but and like a leveling system. But that game was garbage, so it's not even on my list of to plays. But yeah, I do have this one and the New Order, so. So we'll definitely play both of those. Whether or not I'll buy the new Colossus after, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. This wall, just because it's in the middle and across from the door. But yeah, if you're wondering why the game, also if you don't know, the game's called Wolfenstein because I think this one does, and I'm pretty sure all the old games all took place within Castle Wolfenstein. That's how it got its name. I don't think the new ones necessarily do. It wouldn't surprise me if you end up there in each of them, because it would be weird to have a... Oh, it must have been on the floor. It would be kind of weird, I think, to have a Wolfenstein game, but no, you know, Castle Wolfenstein, the whole place where it's got named. I really don't know if picking up this old silver does anything for me. I mean, it's here, so I'm going to pick it up. But, like, I really, really don't know. Let's see. Do we have a secret within a secret? There, we don't. Alright. That guy. Oh, no, he didn't get me. It made the gunshot noise, but... Also, if you're wondering, I have it on normal difficulty, whatever the standard one is. I didn't change the difficulty, is what I'm saying. I thought about it because I heard that, because I know that you do have to beat it on Uber difficulty, I think is what it's called, for an achievement. And I heard that that wasn't really all that difficult. But then you can also kind of cheat with that, and just once you've finished the game, just restart the last chapter on that difficulty and beat it. So that's my plan for that. Okay, so that's where that door goes. That's got to be the exit, I would imagine. It's a very different looking door. And I think there was one more door, if I'm not mistaken, way down here. Also, as you can see at the bottom, you do have health and armor. I do believe that your armor just lowers the amount of damage you take, but it also goes down as you get shot, so... Like, I don't think it absorbs any damage for you. I think it just... Well, maybe that's... I guess technically that's what it would be doing, but oh well. I mean, if these levels are going to be... Like, if even the nightmare levels are like... Well, I guess I did have a lot of cutscenes. I don't actually know when I came into the nightmare level. And boop. Nightmare complete. I don't know if you get anything for those. Like, I don't have my guns or anything. Oh, yeah, there you go. Achievement. It's good enough for me. But, like, like, I don't know if now, since I did that, I'll get that gun that I picked up.
Handpicked by Death's Head himself as a key member of the SS Paranormal Division. You know, I had the misfortune of encountering her on a mission to Tanzania. Did I ever tell you about that, Blaskowitz? I was sick with blackwater fever at the time. Possibly the worst day of my life. Not even a heavy diet of whiskey could improve my condition, if you can imagine. Anyway, this castle, Helga owns it. It's her occult research center. Now we need to take down Death's Head or the war will be lost. And Helga is vital in doing this. There's a top secret document folder in Helga's office. It should give us the location of Death's Head's compound. Once we have that, well then, we can launch an assault on his base of operations. Shoot him dead, turn this failure of a war around, and be back just in time for tea.
Now, I know that in real life Hitler was really obsessed with the occult and that, which is why a lot of stuff gets based in World War II that has like supernatural elements to it, where it's like supernatural elements and the soldiers, you know.
Right, off you go. head for Helga's research center. We'll stay in touch via radio, leaving the channel open.
Anyway, that's why it's like soldiers fighting supernatural things generally takes place during World War II. Now, I didn't know that she was head of supernatural research and whatever. Because from what I've seen of this game, there really isn't anything supernatural to it. You know, like... it's like all advanced technology stuff, but not like... but not supernatural. I guess maybe I should look for the actual button. So yeah,
Okay.
that's weird.
Inside the elevator.
Now there is stealth in this game. I don't know how stealthy you can actually be in this particular one. Once again, in whichever one I watched, there was actually a good deal of stealth that could be had in it. Oh my, that is a lot of weapons. Is that also a Viking helmet? It is.
Up on the catwalk, BJ. Don't shoot. It's just me.
Okay, so I'm assuming then that those were the only two. I don't know where you are. Anyway, I'm going to assume then that those were the only two. Oh, it's a Skyrim helmet.
Okay, Helga. Where do you keep your secrets?
I mean, who is that? I can overcharge, but once again, I'm going to save that. Note from Research Assistant Winkler. Research Assistant Ernst Ziegler was burned to death today when performing an experiment on object number 12-1 from the Wolfberg dig. A small explosion occurred when Ernst Ziegler tried to operate the object. His torso caught fire and the fire spread to his head. We tried to put the fire out, but eventually he succumbed to the flames. I am now forced to write a letter to his wife. Need to come up with a good explanation. Number 12-1 is a very large, crude-looking device which holds a series of optical lenses, an incinerator with traces of magnesium, and other as of yet unidentified components. We have dated the device to circa 964 AD. It's likely to have been intended as a stationary weapon for larger battles. Uncertain if it ever was deployed in battle, or if a version was ever developed which functioned without engulfing its user in flames. I wonder, could this device be what Albert Einstein proposed as a laser in his paper on the quantum theory of radiation? If so, we might be on the verge of the greatest scientific discovery of the decade. Once safety procedures have been improved, the experiments will continue. I mean, war is generally when a lot of advancements in science get made, so... it's not really surprising. Man, they're just maxing... I mean, I get that it's Wolfenstein and that the whole game is about just, like, fucking annihilate everything with big guns, but... Okay. So we've got some armor now. We've got a fuck ton of weapons. In fact, we're going to grab the shotgun there. Ooh, a double barrel, eh? I mean, yes, there is. More health. Ooh, 25 armor there. There's as much time to waste as I want. I mean, you gotta just stop, man. Don't fucking rush somebody in a game. That was more to the developers than Wesley there. You know, like, I get it, we're supposed to be infiltrating, like, get in, get out. be quick about it, but I mean, it's a video game. Calm yourself.
Pathfinder calling Landseer. Come in, Landseer. Over. Landseer, we can't find Lucy's present. Over. Roger. Pathfinder out. Shit!
Oh no. Toggle dual wielding. Yeah. Shit. Oh. Oof, that's got some for you. Okay, apparently I do need to be a little bit more cautious than I would be. Oh no. Didn't blow up the fire extinguisher. Now we're supposed to do if there's a fire. Ah, shit. Alright. Okay, I'll be more cautious. that was a test run. Always gotta have one of those in an FPS. Gotta know just how fast you'll get torn to shreds out in the open. Well, that's not a weapon choice.
Working on it.
Oh my. Okay, as long as I stay in here, I should be good, because I mean, they can't really get around me, right? Oh god, I didn't actually notice where the shot, or where the shot had went. Go. So it's a good, decent range on the shotgun. Oh. Quite what I wanted to do. Oof. Ow. Hurt. Oh. Go. Out of here. Here, there was medkits somewhere. Was there? Maybe there wasn't. Oh yeah. Ow, 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 ow. Oh my lord, they threw so many grenades in there. Damn. Alright. Wow, this game's actually harder than I thought it was. Alright. Let's try this again. I'm gonna use regular assault rifle this time.
Working on it.
So I can aim a little bit. Apparently I don't really have to worry too much about fucking ammo in this game, so that's always nice. Ooh, double tap that guy. Yeah. Grenade startled him there. Oh, hello. Oh god, his leg came off. That's... Oh. One moment. No. Did you... I don't know if they activated that or not. I guess not. Alright. You guys need to stop those grenades. Okay. Alright. Oh my god. god. How the hell are they threading them in there like that? Like, good god. Don't get rid of the sniper. I don't know, maybe he was even the one that was fucking killing me so well. Alright, that was a sad display. Oh, didn't mean to reload. Oh. Okay. Guns reloaded. Oh, okay. Helga is in a meeting with the Fuhrer the whole week. Got to shake his hand. It seemed like a very pleasant man, but his hands were clammy and cold. There was a faint, unpleasant odor, too. Helga assigned me to lead the research team while she was preoccupied with our visitor. Discoveries of note. An ancient construction sketch lodged in between two wooden panels seemed to have been used during the building of this castle. The castle was commissioned by King Otto to be grandiose, impressive, terrifying to his enemies. Must have been quite the sight back then. A marvelous technical achievement by any standards. What piqued my interest was when I looked at the sketches and saw several spaces I could find no entrance to. Maybe some kind of hidden opening device? We'll report this to Helga immediately when she is not otherwise engaged. Could it be the lost treasures of King Otto? So I don't know what that's about.
How's that exit coming along, Wesley?
I feel like there might be another...
And we still have a chance. Kessler knows something.
Okay, no. Alright.
We're meeting Kessler in the village tavern.
So bad guy's gone. Make sure I get my guns all back up. I guess all these guys just had assault rifles, so I won't be getting shotgun ammo. There we go. Fucking close up with that face, man. Oh look, they have alien skulls. No crystal one though. Oh, I think this is one of our... Helga's diary entry number 1. Leg has kept me up the last couple of nights. Terrible itching. Fortunate side effect. Time to think and study. I think I understand more about who my ancestor King Otto was. His ambitions and dreams, the righteous fire that burnt within him, almost I would dare say divine in nature. He was destined to be the Holy Roman Emperor. Was it my destiny? Or rephrase, can my destiny be controlled? Yesterday we found King Otto's secret study chamber, thanks to my research assistant. Valuable things hidden inside. Research papers, alchemical texts, maps. Reminded briefly, painfully, of when I found my father hanging from the ceiling in his study at the old estate. How cold its great hall seemed after, as if it died with him. Should not dwell on these things. Concentrate on the research. Will go for refreshments despite the late hour. And I think this is the actual collectible. My dear Reinhold, I have a secret to share, a secret concerning ancient kings and arcane knowledge. But first, you know how to write a letter that warms a woman's heart, my dear Reinhold, and thank you so much for the wine. It was delicious. I hope you know how much I enjoy and value our continued correspondence, even though we are no longer lovers. Perhaps it was for the best, our separation, because I have witnessed sides of you now that I had never seen during any of our years before. Perhaps you are unable to open up your heart to women that you were romantically involved with. Anyway, I am currently drowning in work, and it seems I'll be so for most of this year. I feel like an absolute bore, but I must decline your invitation to visit your estate in Florence. As soon as my calendar clears up, I will contact you, I promise. About the secret. Big things are afoot here at Castle Wolfenstein. Do you remember I confided in the last letter I sent you about finding King Otto's secret study chamber here in the castle? Well, I found the king's very own diary. I have had it translated, and my God, Reinhold, it is such a fascinating read. I knew a lot about King Otto before, of course, seeing that I am a direct descendant to him, but I did not know that he had such a fervent interest in the occult sciences, like me. Seems it runs in the family. This fascination seems to have developed after the death of his wife, Edith. It must have been a great loss to him. Of course, these personal details mean little to me, but what intrigued me, dear Reinhold, is what the king wrote about some parchments which came into his possession during an incident in Istanbul. These parchments seem to have been mostly related to advanced alchemical research. Even more fascinating, the king began to create war machines which he used to expand his empire. You can understand this sparked my curiosity. That's why I decided to start an investigation into what treasures of his could still buried in this part of the country. I have recently lost an expedition to the nearby city of Wolfsburg, and I am currently making preparations to go there myself and oversee the operation. Anyway, hope to see you soon. Love, Helga. Jesus Christ, that is way longer than I expected it to be. Oh my god. Alright. Oh, there you are. That's a really funny fucking...
Keep moving!
Okay, I've seen how big this character is. There's no fucking ways fitting down there. September. Read so much about Wolfburg now, I worry my eyes will begin to bleed. This damnable, fascinating city. Something important here. I can feel it. Certainly seemed important to my ancestor King Otto. Concluded so far. King Otto found parchments in fragments. The Istanbul encounter. Parchments imparted him powerful knowledge. See notes of Sigbald the Scholar. Constructed something in Wolfburg used in warfare against the Magyars. I don't even know who those are. War machines helped his claim to power and the forming of the Holy Roman Empire. However, whatever he constructed seems it was lost in the fire that razed the town to the ground. Most people would probably stop there, but I have this hunger in me to know more. I blame you, Father, for this. I will keep banging my head into this until either it kills me or I break through to the other side. Tonight's wine, a refreshing Rangau, very good with cheese and sausage. Sure. I still don't think there's any way BJ is fitting through that gap. Shit. Well then. Oof.